Hello, everyone. This is Paul Reform Nerd. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to Factorio. My quest for gold science has kind of fallen on a bit of a hard time. Last stream, I basically refocused to actually trying to set up a bit of a defensive perimeter, complete with brand new flamethrowers. It's been fun watching them in action. But now that I have that up and running, the issue I've got now is the bugs are kind of being assholes. And now that even though I think I can defend myself, they just keep coming in and dinging up the place a little bit. And every time I try to kind of focus in and accomplish something, I'm getting pulled away to do some quick repairs and make sure things aren't going to fall apart without me. And since I'm in hopes to be able to leave the planet relatively soon, having to run around and do those repairs have been a bit of an annoyance. That being said, I've refused to work with bots up until this point. But I'm afraid that more than likely I'm going to have to acquiesce and actually do something here. So, to build logistics robots, I need 2 electronic circuits and a flying frame. Okay, so what is a flying frame? Steel pipe, battery, electronic circuit, and a electric engine. Okay, that's a fair bit. So, I guess this area here is as good enough as any. Flying robot. Frame. So steel and green circuits to start with. It's 3 and 1. I think they could probably share. Share a line. Oh. I had meant for that to come in a spot earlier, but that's fine. No, it actually isn't fine. My brain won't allow me to accept that. spaghetti this early. I wouldn't say that's spaghetti, but I'm glad you're here, Quiz. This would not be the stream to be late for, because I may depend on you a bit more than normal. Oh no, I think that one's actually okay. We'll leave that there. Leave me alone! At least until I can automate the repairs. Oops, I forgot that part. There you go. Alright. Probably that you. Oh, yeah, I saw you post that. It's an inevitability. Modifications to an in-use station requires an abundance of caution. I've had to park on the rails a few times to repair this or that. Definitely kept a little bit of a closer eye on the map those days. Where the hell is it? That was on the last... Oh, there it is. Okay. So I got the steel. I need the battery and the electric engine unit. Hey, Axer! Flying robot brain. Alright, Mr. GPT, what you got for me? It says one assembler for the green, so that should be good. One battery assembler. Are batteries chemical? Or do they just use chemicals? Yeah, chemical. What kind of chemicals? Because I'm not too far along where I can't move this chain further south to be close to the oil production. Iron, copper, sulfuric acid. Okay, that's the same shit I need for the mining. So being closer to the top is actually not a terrible idea for sulfuric acid. Okay, so how do you make sulfuric acid? Oh, you just posted it. One iron plate, one copper plate. Okay, so I need iron and copper for both of those things. That actually is good. Iron, copper, sulfuric acid. Iron, sulfur, water. So how do I make sulfur? Water and petroleum gas. Okay, so I've already got gas headed north for the plastics on the line. So cracking into that is pretty easy. Water, I think I need to move north. But how's your day today, Quiz? Oh, Ox. Oh, sorry, Ox. Thank you for catching that quiz. It's a space age scene quality indicator. Thought you were just playing base game. Yeah, it is. I played the base game 5 years ago with one playthrough. So I have to relearn everything to be able to build a basic base again and absorb all of the changes. Not to mention all the new space age crap. So it's been an ordeal. We graduated from Super Spaghetti to something kind of resembling a bus. But I'm trying to master a few things now and then be able to maybe take those lessons into space with me. I need these repair bots. Okay. It's pretty decent. So maybe one more, move these up to be in line. there. So it's sulfur first. Water on that side. Perfect. I should not have picked that up. Okay. Yeah, I got it right. So, water. Huh. Sulfur done. Sulfuric acid also needs water. We're getting robots today? That's the hope. I'm getting tired of repairing shit. They got bored of trolling me by getting purple science before bots. I was gonna go for yellow. We got it changed. Horizontal and vertical. Oh. Well, that's a handy tip. Okay, so I'm gonna need this too. So let me pick this up. Oh, are you still? Oh, that's new 8. These bugs are really being mean to me. Molten airframes, yeah. So I was gonna need to be able to build these anyway. But still, I was gonna wait and do the robots after. Oh, is it? No, flying robot frames are in there. So then I need another chem plant for a battery. And you want sulfuric acid and copper and iron. Ah. Well, it wasn't just melted down. Oh, okay. Okay, that would give me a place to dump copper on. Oh. It's not going to interfere with that, is it? Doesn't look like it. Doot, doot. And doot, doot. I should probably be using spare crafting time to really double down and triple down on those repair kits. Okay, I'm hoping one assembler for each is going to be enough. Oh, God. Alright, so... we've got the batteries. Electric engine, which requires a base engine. I can never find engines. There we go. And you also need lubricant. Alright, we need gear wheels, pipes, and a steel plate. Just one and one, right? Yeah, one, and two furnaces. His room for belts is precious. Excuse me. That should work. And that's annoying. Okay, should still work fine. Oh, and steel. Forgot about that part. Okay, and then electric engines. Yeah, that should be fine. So you pick up the engines and you pick up the circuits. And the only other thing you need is lube. Oh, wait. I have to tell you what I want you to be first. There you go. Now, where's the lube? Alright. Do it from that side. And how do we make lube? I don't know any of this chemical shit. Heavy oil, which it does seem like we have a reserve of. Not a ton. The oil, one of the easiest, at least for now. Since I'm actually going to need some sort of a sustainable amount of lube, I'm just going to move the whole damn thing over. You also need negligible amounts of lube. Okay. So 2 should be enough, and I'll just kind of keep that in reserve for my random blue bits and pieces of belt. That area is getting a bit screwed up. Repair bots would be amazing. Okay, fine. I'll do 3. Items in the game besides electric engines, I'm trying to remember what it's even used for. Blue and green belts. Green belts? There's another color coming? I thought blue was the epitome of life. Like flying first class for the first time. Can't go back. Too bad no one has been trying to tell you to set up bots for the last 10 streams. I mean, who would be that nice? I feel like it's part of the hazing ritual of Factorio. You wait until some rookie brute forces their way to sufficiency, then you're like, oh, hey, by the way, 15 streams ago, you could have done this and made your life so much simpler. Did it to myself. Oh, come on. You've been watching the wrong stream. This is totally everyone else's fault. Why did I need copper? Oh, no. I brought the circuitry in. Batteries? Ah. Eh. So that gives me electric motors. So you need steel, green, both on the far side. Then electric and battery. I did need that one in the middle. Press. Oh yeah, I've been. Oh no, I haven't been doing that. Son of a bitch. Thank you. All right. Quiz. Your wet dream has come true. I've got a construction bot. Now, how the fuck do I use them? Provider chests. Roboports. Okay. I'm guessing Roboport hosts the bots and deploys them when I need them. What's the range on them? So how many can they hold? And how many should they hold? Construction logistics network. I don't see construction. Q? What's Q? Okay, I feel like that corner actually might be the place that needs it the most. And the bottom right corner of the old iron mine. Okay, so Roboport. Ooh, that's a big range. That makes me happy. Logistics, basically, if you want the box to have access to supplies, it needs to be in that area, and each port needs to touch. And then green is construction. Let's drop you here. Be connected. Put in a couple of bots. Put in a couple of... Oops. Oh, they already left to do it. Oh, wow. And they're repairing my car. Oh. Such cute little dudes. Why has no one told me about you yet? Since I'm here, might as well reload. Let's say you're placing pipes in undergrounds. You can move them. Press Q to select pipes instead of searching it. Oh, well, yeah. I also have the quick bar down here. I also never used that. I'm an old man. I didn't grow up with MMO mice. If you gave them a turret, they would replace turrets too. Okay. Let's give you 20. Only robots. Gun. Okay. Where do I... Oh. Provider. So 25 and 15. 7. And is that within that's within the green area? Oh, wow. It's a pretty good range. Okay, the other spot that's getting ripped apart the most. Give them some pipes and underground pipes. Chain ports together. Oh, wait, I don't have any more robots. How many robots do you think I need on construction and repair duties per port? Because those 4 seem like they did a good enough job for that size of an area. Oh, I think that's the first one that attacked from over there. You set up assembler, making all your stuff, outputting into a passive provider chest. All right, one step at a time. Let's get more than one port. Then I can worry about linking them together. Okay, Robo port number 2. Low power. Why? Oh, they take... Oh, okay. I have to charge. No, wait. Provider chests. Which I just... I need 5. Ooh. They already went back and repaired everything. I didn't even get the chance to come down here and look at it. They didn't repair the tree. Guys. You're not done. Bar, that's how much power it has. Charges the batteries. Okay. So keeping it to a handful of bots at a time is not a bad play. Assuming you will want to build with them. That's a big assumption to make. Oh, the pipe broke. Yeah, getting a few spare pipes to put into the systems probably wouldn't be a bad idea either, huh? You will. All right. So that's two areas that most needed the help supported. Bots! Bots! Give the poor guys a break. No! You sold them as a... Hold up. How long have my burners been offline? You can carry your own Roboport. That sounds like fun. We're backing up on petroleum. Probably because... my uranium mines are at capacity. No. Wait. They're not, actually. We're still refining. So why aren't we using petroleum anymore? Plastics? Yeah, I mean, I guess without science... shit gets backed up. Ooh, that was close. One of us got destroyed. Eh. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about it. But it was a surprise. You can take a handful just to get started. You see robotics? Oh, you can. That's neat. And trying to remember how this base worked and what resources I can get from where really makes me appreciate the work I've done on the new base. I got a big box of gear somewhere, don't I? No, apparently not. Oh, I got a lot of batteries. I don't really need the locomotive in my pocket. Mm. Oh, walls would be a good idea. Yeah, I should make that a standard. Bots can repair packs from... Take repair packs if they're available. They don't need manually give them to bots. Having an assembler make them, the box will fetch them when needed. Ooh, okay. Sounds nice. Go get started. What was broken down there? What did Eggy move? Apparently I got back to where the starting point at the very least. Shit. Oh, I'm out of flame turrets. Actually, can I move that low enough that gets everything? Not quite, no. So I'll leave it up here and I'll put another one down south. I'm gonna need two anyway. Two iron wheels. And two green circuits. That's yellow belt. That makes more sense then. I always forget the pain of a yellow belt existence. Hmm. Fine. I'm stuck in yellow belts for 100 hours. I do not understand your logic with that. But Factorio seems popular with the masochist crowd. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Trying to get enough steel production up to support red belt production. Isn't the game already painful enough? I like how you can't build because your character is in the way. But a fucking car? No problem. All right. So do I need to build a repair facility for each location? Or you said I can chain them together? So if they overlap, they can, like, give things to each other? Yeah, I did see the other line. Orange-brown zones touch. Let's see if the orange-brown zone touch. Okay, so I need one in the middle to kind of like bridge the gap. Unfortunately, I don't need these anymore. Wait, I don't need you either. So if I put it there and fix everything, and it's connected. So now that these are connected, what's the benefit? So does that passive provider chest take care of both? They share bots and resources. So should I move the passive provider chest in the middle? It needs to be like right there. I don't think they're going to be coming in and attacking that right there. There's an orange zone. One of the link ports will provide to the network. You should move it. You should move it your new base and siphon off resources to automate the production of all these supplies. And link that to your walls. The more ports your bots can maintain indefinitely. Move it your new base and siphon off. Siphon off the old base to the new base, or the new base to the old base? I have the gears stopped coming. Because you're not getting iron. Because there is no iron. Oh. Since you have bots to build stuff for you, you can copy and paste materials. So new base to the old base. Each assembler output into its own passive provider chest. Your old base is dying, let it die. It's a monument, a testament to my will. Plus, I just like being able to pick up supplies on the go without having to go all the way back to the main base. That's really the only advantage anymore. Actually, I've got a box of steel. What do you 5 iron gear wheels? Go get stuff and bring it to you. Alright, so while that constructs, I'm gonna go and pick up more bots. Red! Repair bot, thank you. Oh, he's coming for my Jeep. Thank you, Mr. Repair Bot. Or, to quote the stream title, Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. Amazon delivery drones, not far off. Except these ones don't run over children at bus stops. Although that's more of a Waymo, but... Same difference. Don't diss Waymo. Are you pro-robotics now, Red? You want the Terminator? Because that's how you get Terminators. Oh, that's a lot of bots. It stacks of 50. That's gonna be... honestly, yeah. What if there were children or bus stops in the game while you were driving? Oh, also... I should set you up with a box again, because now all of a sudden I need spares to fill my boxes. But again, I think one row is enough. Palantir is making Terminators. Waymo just means less shitheads on the road. That's what they said about Pokemon Go. It was just a front for the delivery robots all along. Thank you, drones. And self-driving cars will mean less bad drivers. You got another thing coming. Well, I mean, to be honest, I'm in rural Georgia. I think I would take a dumb AI over some of the dumb people. Is it really worth connecting these? Well... Oh! Hey, little bot's coming to repair my car. Use a base more organized. What's the difference between yellow and red? Have you seen reliable third-party independent studies that say this? Oh, hell no. But I've also questioned why half the people on the road have a license. And the number of cell phone drivers is always a disturbance. So I think we're doomed either way. At least robotic damnation should be more entertaining. Okay, so now they're connected. That's not the right button. Maybe the self-driving cars will purposely run over people eventually, rather than just accidentally. I'm also an advocate believer in that AI is as worse as it's going to be now. Every day it gets a little bit better. Of course, that's assuming that it's digesting good data. And as AI regurgitates on itself over and over and over because no one's actually making real human-generated content anymore, that becomes more and more doubtful that they'll actually be able to improve on anything. Can't punish AI drivers. Bad robot. You're gonna get shocked now. Wait, where's my flamethrower turrets? I thought I picked up... I just picked up one individual turret? It's just a fancy calculator. Not even that fancy. I thought ChatGPT would be the solution to a clean run-through Factorio. I was left disappointed. It'd even make an entire stream before it had a absolutely wrong calculation. In fact, I've always been disappointed with the ability of AI to math. It's just predicting what comes next. It actually doesn't figure out the math. But I also mainly use Copilot. Definitely not the leading model by any sort. NT is missing material for construction. Oh, you want to rebuild the tank? I don't need to rebuild the tank. It's fine. Tank can go bye bye. I want self-flying cars. Yeah, that would be nice. They literally can know math exactly. So fancy calculator seems generous. Well, since I'm here, we should have a nice full box of flamethrowers. And more robots. No, there's only 10 in there. So I definitely picked up those flamethrowers. Helicopters love the ground. Did Kobe go down in a helicopter? You're California, Big Red. You should remember. Like doing math to predict the word, but it's so they turn into a word problem. Yes? Okay. Just don't drink while you're flying. It's all good. That's what the AI is for. I love a good drink when I'm flying. Or craps out on you, imagine. Goes into a stop on the shoulder and fall out of the sky. Well, apparently there's this like thing that you can pull that like just completely like disconnects. Oh, this is all extra. Okay, so I've got construction robots in this area. If I wanted to mass deconstruct this wall, how do I do that? Like that. Missing construction robots. Right, so where do you take the wall? Okay, the answer to that is nowhere. You need a yellow chest. Okay. And what happens with the stuff they put in the yellow chest? Can they save it and reuse it later? Gotta go for it. Oh my god, you abandoned me on Robot Night! Have fun, quiz. Okay. So. Robot train continues. I'm more concerned about my military application first rather than helping me around the base. I don't care about the wood. Just throw the wood away. Of course, they're going to be just too far to not touch with each other. Then one more here connects what I've started already. Then I'm burn the base away. Would he get joy from seeing that? He absolutely would. So, were you back at work today, Red? So helpful. Yeah, that side's starting to cry for the need of bots. I don't have a box of stone. I think I used to. I keep trying to put my car back together, but I keep damaging it more and more. Never put ammo in those guns? What are those bots doing? Repairing and replacing shit that breaks, so that I can kind of start ignoring defense. The only thing they can't do at the moment that I will need them to is refilling the machine gun ammo. But they should be able to do that eventually. Dick. Oh. Without hitting anything. I'm impressed. But yeah, Red, did you go to work today? How's the jet lag doing? Back to North American time? Think you're adjusted? How about, are you mentally prepared to be back at work? Time to a little foggy brain. I'm definitely looking forward to my next trip. I enjoy the occasional respite from home. Yeah, this area's getting torn to shit. Now, where the fuck is my car? Philippines is going to be tiring one. Yeah, that one's 3 trips away. Next is South America, then after that is Orlando. Orlando's going to be a piece of cake. And then Philippines in June. Hitting Japan again in the summer. Which cities? Because you've done Kyoto and Tokyo, right? Need to do some deforesting. Well, grenades don't work against rocks so well. Broke the wall. Shuttle trade? What do you mean shuttle trade? Probably Tokyo and Osaka. Maybe go further south. I'd recommend Kyoto. Nara is fun. That's the deer park. But I haven't been much further south than that myself. Been to Kyoto? Okay, yeah, Kyoto, if you've been there once, it's enough. Uh-oh, train's out of... What are you complaining? Recharging after power outage. Oh, it wasn't really an outage, I just didn't bother connecting you. Outage implies that you're supposed to have power and didn't. I'm gonna get all the way down to Hiroshima. Yeah, Hiroshima, Kobe, Nagasaki. Those have been on my to-do list. But if I'm going to Kobe, I'm gonna have to try the Kobe beef. And that would be an expensive little indulgence. I do love me some Kobe beef. I've only had the real stuff once. Let's forget Nagasaki is south of Hiroshima. 1 million electric units. It doesn't feel like a lot. Why aren't you connected to anything? Oops. I broke the pipe. Are you gonna go back and finish the job? Oh, someone else is coming for that. How are you charging there? There's no electricity. Oh, yes there is. Alright, so I've got my east and south logistified. I'm gonna put a Robopot or down here, just so they can finish tearing up that wall. That one's not connected. Here come the robots. They're a little spread out now. But they're able just to swoop in and clean up the mess after a little raid like that. War crimes? Oh, the power infrastructure and Bridget Day. That should be fun. I like how we were not complaining too long ago about Russia and their targeting of civilian infrastructure. Well, since I'm waiting for you, I could fix that disconnected one over here. It's hard keeping up with Ukraine nowadays. No kidding! I've been busy with Factorio, so I haven't even been watching like the Enforcer streams or anything. I definitely have gotten off the nightly updates, but I'd always used to at least try to tune in for an hour or so a week just to make sure I know the basics. Ugh. I like how they muster a little invading force until it gets strong enough to move in, like these guys are. That's pretty. I like my little flamethrower guys. Enjoying the Forester, but they have a tendency of going hurrah, USA bomber mode. They've actually been pretty strange recently. They've definitely taken a turn on the administration. And their very firm anti-politics rule has seemingly been adjusted a little. You have to check it. Yeah, it's less so during the streams, but take a look at their Twitter page. It's been a fun ride watching the realization set in. Because for the longest time, they're like, yeah, okay, candidate Trump said this, but, we don't think he actually means it. He's just trying to, feed meat to the base. And now it's like, oh, shit. And they were always very, go and take care of Iran. And now they're like, maybe we should have had a plan for the whole blockading thing before we started. That would have probably been a good idea. I prefer we not start anything, but yeah, a plan is better. Yeah, same. And now that we've started it, pitching a fit that no one else wants to join in on in our mistakes. Like, come on, can't you see how much fun we're having? Don't you want to be a part of this? Oh yeah, I never fixed the train. Which train's out of fuel? No, we haven't even run out of stone yet, so not that big of a deal. So can I just drop these robots in any Roboport now, and they'll just join the swarm where they're needed? Apparently so. Imagine if all that money went into trains. Right. All of my bots are busy picking up wall bits and pieces now. How long is it going to take for them to come and repair that machine gun? Oh, here comes the guy. That didn't take too long, actually. Thank you, little dude. I was just thinking about the ammunition. Since I'm here. Free education and healthcare, like any other country. Not any other country. Does Papua New Guinea have free healthcare? I'm not sure. There's got to be a few exceptions, though. All right, so yeah, I want to bridge that and get this area covered. That's gay communism. I won't be having any of that. Thank you, Big Red Communist. His anthem, Axer, is Rah Rah Rasputin. Lies, he says. If I had my sound pad open, I'd have hit it for you. But that is a Rocket League thing, and we don't do that anymore, apparently. We're so bad she finally abandoned us. How's the base doing? Well, we're still running 100% science. Although blue's running a little low. Think they're not getting enough engines? But the engines are working at full capacity. Still better than Popo Poker Face. I actually saw Lady Gaga in concert once. She played in Toronto back in 13 or something. I never said. I mean, it's not exactly something I admit to. And the wife requested it. I even went to see Glee in concert in Toronto the same year. Never once seen an episode of that damn thing. And I'm shelling out money to see it live for some reason. The only concert I saw in Toronto for me was Gautier. The Canadian Music Festival. I did go to that after Kling was playing. Loved it. The stage production was notable. I'll give her that. Oh, look at that. Pretty, pretty. Keep coming at that wall. God, these Robo bays take forever. I thought Gautier only had one song. No, he actually had like a couple of CDs before the big one came out. I actually liked his shit before someone I used to know. But, oof. That was his big one, of course. Hey, Shemo. Welcome. How you doing tonight? But when I bought the tickets for the Gautier, he was scheduled in this like little theater that I liked. And then the song came out and became a big hit, and the price for the tickets like tripled, and they moved it to like this big ass venue, and it was much less good than I thought it should be. Could have been nicer in the more small, intimate theater. His songs weren't exactly big venue sort of songs. The same guy, 2,300 hours. That's up there. The quiz is, I think, at like 1,900. We got some big ones, but I'm at 130. Yeah, Axer, you're in the 2000s, aren't you? 25, I think you said. $7K, holy shit. That's I think that's crossing the line between impressive and sad. Vanilla Space Age. So no mods or anything, but DLCs. I think so too. I hope you're not offended, Axer. 8 more. Come on, hurry up. Oh, since I got so many damn bullets. Oh, we can put this down and fix it. Let's try to find something to do. Finally! Bloody hell. When the space age launch a rocket in 8 hours. There is no spoon achievement. Not that hard. Yeah, I hear space age made getting to space a lot more trivial than it used to be. This is my second playthrough. The first one was like 5 years ago. And getting to space was a slog. Welcome back, Quiz! Still alive. Waiting for more robo factories to come online. Trying to get it extended to over here before shit starts falling apart. You know what? Let's cancel these. Okay, maybe put one of them together. Well, I failed to expand it fast enough. Gotta make them all. It's not the 80s anymore, man. Malls are so out of fashion. An area of your bus that makes all the stuff you need for construction. Well, I got little boxes scattered around the neighborhoods, but yeah, putting all of those boxes in the same space would be nice. What's your evolution in novice? Quiz? You might be able to answer that question. No behemoths yet. Yeah, I was trying to get to gold, but I kept getting pulled away to patch this wall or whatever. And that's what finally got me to give up and focus on the bots before getting back to getting gold science up and running. Went through all the blue signs with no bots, not even a belt to feed ammo to the turrets. Well, at least on the big base. The little base had that. But yeah, I kind of just brute forced my way through blue. Really? Oh, screw you too. Okay, that gets the whole corner in logistics. Hi, guys! It's like giving Roomba access to a new room in your house. Oh, that's true. Since I'm down here, I should probably take a look at the ammo situation. Seems like no one cares about that corner. For anything other than extension of the Robo port coverage, unless you plan on putting requests chests down later. Just construction coverage is fine. Do you have laser turret? I don't think I have laser turret. Turrets. Oh, yes, I do. The ammo check. Use that instead. Well, it makes sense. Wouldn't have to restock the turrets in that case. They'll just use the electrical grid, I would imagine. Not huge fan. Around the power grid or otherwise goes down. I do have a lot of capacity. I don't know. Might be worth considering. Plus flamethrower. Can do up to 100%. A few seconds of ammunition before they need power to restock. Oh shit. I left a puddle in the middle of my base. Don't need the stone. Really murder my power grid, solar and nuclear. Me too, technically. Look at my beautiful solar farm. Made it this far before I gave up on it. Without GW plus nuclear and Gorrat. Don't know any of those words. That fills me with confidence. Well, that's coming along pretty well. Endless solar fields. Ah, okay. Train gets the right of way. So they finished cleaning up all of those. Hey, bots, can you repair that, please? Here they come. Oh, I picked up the bots because the bots were there. Since they finished collecting all of the walls, bits and pieces, I don't really need those there anymore. So, the next spot I care about is down here. Alright. I'm going to set them up with an independent system for now. I'll connect it with everything else later. Okay, I do have a red chest. I only have 6 spots, though. And then I can drop chest. Put in repair kits, walls, turrets, a few flamethrowers, and most importantly, give you a few bots. All right. That's looking a lot better than it used to. Again, Quiz, I don't know why it took so long to tell me about the amazing, useful utility of bot networks. For some person, are you OCD? Do you hate the outside? Do you prefer insomnia over sleep? If this sounds like you, buy Factorio. That is only 5% joke. There's no morals. It's a crippling addiction. In sessions that I could easily do 6 to 7. I have to. A quiz helps me keep an eye on the clock. Because the only time I get a chance to play video games is after the kids are in bed. So I usually start like 10:30-ish. And then eventually I need to pull the plug and get to sleep if I have a chance of staying awake at work tomorrow. Okay, that's pretty close. Still having a problem with engines. Or solar to feed the lasers, Musquirrel. Why can I see the sun? Yeah, well, the first playthrough I did, I definitely pulled a couple of accidental all-nighters and dragged myself to work the next morning. is why it took me so long to dare to give it a second playthrough. Hey, how about that? So now I have one giant network. Can I just grab the bots from here and dump them into anything? And they'll just spread themselves out? Just place the bots in the air. Oh! That's neat. It won't run out of energy. I just see a line of crashed drones all the way up to the nearest port. It just slowed down to a painful crawl. I don't know, I feel like that might be enough. I'll leave 50 in the box. You guys suck! I'm much faster. We'll go ahead and drop one more. Just throw you in there. There. Now you should be able to do most of the things I might need you to do. Set up an inserter feeding them from an output box into a roboport while a wire reading the total number of bots in the network, and if it is under the target, it will activate. Why would it be under the target? Do the bugs target bots? All right, well, Actually, before I call it a night, fighters love munching on them. A convenient way to introduce more bots into the network if your builds are going up fast enough. Catch me if you can, repair bot. shift for ghost. Ah. Okay, will bots come and make this now? Because I gave them rails in that one box. Yeah, I put rails in one. Press L. Yeah, rails. Oh. Yep, here they come. Yeah. That makes me happy. Very cool. This is actually a place I'd still like defended. So maybe a handful more roboports. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. I just use you modest increases in inventory. Oh, that would be neat. Oops. I'm just out of range. I have to do it myself. That's too big for a car. Do 2K don't do. I've been told that a few times, actually. I was called brilliant for one of my ideas. But I do have boxes of the different color of belts. They're just not centrally located. Yeah, I think the mall will be an idea that would be worth investing some time into. I'm going to do about a week. I'm going to do it in a week. Maybe. I want to get those damn gold science in production, I think, on the next stream. I think that's the next goal. Well, that was the last goal before I got sidetracked with bots. I'd prefer you inside the wall. That works. Alright, come and do shit. Okay, you can replace that and fix up everything else. Cool. Oh, shit. Alright, fine. You're gonna ambush me when I'm not paying attention. Oh, I left my car. Oh, I have a broken car over there? Yeah, that's fine. I don't need the broken car. Um, can I... Ghost? And someone will come and do that? Yeah, I think so. Well, it's nice not having to have literally everything and anything I need in my inventory at all times. All right. Go down and take a look at production. Yay! Success! All right. It looks like we're staying on top of it. Light blue is the only thing that's fallen a little behind. Mainly because of lack of engine production. And the engine factories are running at full steam. Why did I have that split? Oh, because I only need the engines. Wait. E. Haha. Concept. Oh, but yeah, I definitely understand the concept of ratios. Don't know any of them. I've been chat GPTing and asking quiz for the most part. But a lot of it's just observation and feels. I'm a vibe Factorioer. Factorio cheat sheet. I've got a couple. Factorio lab, Factorio cheat sheet. Those are the ones that Quiz shared. But I ignore them. I put something down and I wait and I see if it makes things better. How far can you go? How far can you go? Why are you still awake? I ask myself that every night, Frosty. How you doing? Good morning. Aggressive Cractorio addiction? Yeah. Maybe one more engine. Don't you have for tomorrow? Yes. And every day. Although I did take Wednesday and Thursday off. Being able to play extra Factorio is just a side effect of that decision. It definitely wasn't the reason. He's definitely not addicted and can quit anytime he wants to. My save is called Pandora's Box for a reason. I knew what I was getting myself into, and I did so willingly. Looks like pipes and gears should be able to keep up with this. Well, maybe not pipes. Pipes looks like it's struggling a little bit. Nah, I think it should be okay. Blue's still not at full production, but once the new engine factories are fully supplying the line, it might get a little bit better, but I think that's enough. Blue is slipping through. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. We'll come back and take a look at that probably at the start of the next stream. Oh, come on. Did I forget? Nope, no, I did put down a radar, so that's good. You got yourself repaired up. You're not looking completely disastrously falling apart here. Okay. So, I think we've made some progress. We got ourselves a nice little defensive perimeter now. We've also got logistics spots putting things together so we can get things moving around nicely. Kind of got my legacy base up here that's kind of protected, more or less. So I think we're ready to finish the job that we started so long ago. Make some progress on yellow science. But I think we can go ahead and call it a night there. We're just coming up to the 4-hour mark. I'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll see if we can finally go golden. We should annex that whole area. The resistance is futile. I hope LEGO comes out with a Borg cube. Actually, that feels like that'd be a very boring build. But look nice on my shelf. We'll see. But hey, till then, I hope you have a good one. We'll catch you next time. Sleep well. I know I will. And hey, Frosty, if you want to save me from my addiction, I'm down for some Rocket League on Friday. But till then, enjoy it. And we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.